Hey everyone, welcome back to Carrots and Olives. My name is Brittany, and today I wanted to just chat about my planners. Um, so I have been using my A5. This is the Hobonichi A5, and this is the Hobonichi burgundy color, the leather cover. I have been using this. You could see how chunky it is. This is actually a hone, which does fit in there. This is a brand new hone. You could see the difference here. So a couple things I am bringing into 2025. That is the 2025 hone. And I did put like a little, one of my personal stickers on here. I've even added, I like to add stickers throughout the year that I get from purchases. Most of my stickers are purchases from fountain pen companies. Smooth that out of the way. So yeah. And I've already put in like my schedule for this month, this current month, which is still December 2024. And I am using this pen. So I've been using this pen just because I find it really easy to use. It's very comfortable. It dries very quickly, so I don't have to worry about like fountain pen ink smearing. And lately I just don't have as much time to just wait for things to dry. So I've been relying on this pen. Will I be using this pen throughout the whole year in 2025 in here? Absolutely not. I am a fountain pen girl, so I am using my fountain pens for like more the journaling part, the daily pages in the back, which I use mainly to document the day. So for instance, all of these document the day. Wow, that's very, very light. Not something I'm in love with. I think we all know this. But yep, all of my things I like to talk about. And you can tell this year it hasn't been as filled in as previous years. And that's just because I have been so busy. I've been traveling for work, which is something I am not used to. I've had to be doing more traveling for work. I think I traveled 6 times since March, and that may not be a lot to some people, but to me, who has gone years without traveling anywhere and then having to travel almost like every other month or every month, just throws me off, and it's really hard to get back on track like quickly. I have to anyway. That's one thing that kind of has thrown me for a loop this year. So my journal isn't as thick and full as I'd like it to be, but that's okay. I am just accepting it as it is. I probably only journaled maybe less than 10 times in December, which is also really sad. But I do have the memories in my head. I just have to eventually get them down on paper, and hopefully I can get that done soon. So some of the other things I am bringing. So I do have the Sterling Ink B6 Slim, which is a cover size or a notebook size that I really enjoyed a few years ago. I loved it. Hands down, I love the size. I have a B6 Slim Nanami Cafe notebook that is literally every single page, every 300 pages is filled. And I use that as like a personal journal. Now, this is a Sterling Ink. This is the planner. This is the horizontal. And I think I'm going to use it more for personal things like tracking what I'm eating, more health things. very health focused for 2025. So I will be putting some of that in my Hobonichi, but because my Hobonichi is like a catch-all, but for something more mobile, this is something I would be taking with me on appointments and things like that. I need something a little bit smaller. I would love to take my Hobonichi 5, but that over time will get thick and become very heavy. Like this one. Like this is, I'm already at a point, I think it was probably back in October, where I started getting really frustrated writing in this book because of the big hump. And so it was just, it kind of prevented me from writing as frequently as I would in my notebook, even when I have the opportunity to do it, which is unfortunate. So I'm still like, I don't know, some years it's fine, other years it's not. If you're curious about the hone, it does lie flat. In this particular notebook, it did take some training to get it to lie flat. You could see here on the binding, it's a little funky. I think I'm going to try to use my current hone without a cover this year. I could put on the plastic cover. I think I still have one of those from the last year. I just have to find it. But yeah, like I don't really need one. And it's actually quite nice to just write in the hone hardcover, because you do have that sturdiness, and it's pretty easy to write on this side without needing a desk and things like that. So there's that. And I do have this chunky notebook. This is my work planner. I've already started to put in some information into the monthly section. This section, which I'm really excited for. I'm not quite sure how I want to use this section. I've seen some for like work related things. If you guys have suggestions that how I can use this for work, let me know. I love the idea that it's just so much real estate, so much space to work with. So that's really exciting. Again, I have put in a couple of things. I plan to put in like personal events that I need to remember. But that's like pretty much it. Everything else is going to be in my personal planning. So in the back is where I'm going to do most of my notes. So I do have like some notes I've already started. I'm taking a class right now, so I'm writing down the notes for that. And it's actually working out really good. I really love how big. It's very floppy, which is nice, but also kind of frustrating. It would be nice if she had this in like a sturdier, more rigid, similar to a hone, because you really do need some type of surface to write and use this notebook. But I really love it. I'm excited to use it. I hope I can it becomes a habit to use. I haven't really used a written planner specifically for work. I end up kind of using some of the planners like that don't work out for work as like notes to write down tasks, which is really what I need to keep track of, the tasks, so that when it comes to my annual review, it's easy to reference and pull that information together. So just documenting that. I was thinking about using it also for some of my meetings. Only thing about that is that I do rely heavily on Outlook for that, and sometimes meetings get canceled and moved around like multiple times throughout the day for me. So I hate to see myself have to cross something out and put it back on because someone's like, oh no, I want this day, and then they can't make up their mind. So I'm not sure how realistic it is to put meetings in here. Because I can always look that up very easily in Outlook. So it might just be maybe things that are coming up I have to prepare for, and then project planning, and just creating a routine schedule of things that I need to get done every day. So there's that. I tried to keep it very simple this year. So again, just like these 3 notebooks. But I did order an A5 Sterling ink daily planner, and that's going to be here in a few days, probably by the end of the week. And I wanted to get it at the very beginning, but it was solidified when I was watching a couple of different YouTubers about their plans, and I think I might go with that route and use it. So more to come with that. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments. I wanted to kind of keep this fairly short. I am excited for 2025, also a little bit nervous. And I hope you guys are going to have a great New Year's and a safe New Year's. And I will see you soon. Bye.